And here we go again. 7 Days to Die. Episode 17.3. Horde Night. Every night. Some visitors at the front door. It's now day 28. Did a whole bunch of rented cars, a whole bunch of mining, and a whole bunch of traveling. Mostly up north. Found a few POIs to loot. Marked them. Found a couple more traders. I forget exactly what mods we picked up. I know we picked up a wood splitter for our shovel. So the shovel's fully kitted. Cripple 'em. Oh my lord. Hello? Can you just go away? Go away. Thank you. We don't want any Avon lady. Alright. So, traveling around all over the place, visiting the traders multiple times. Let's go look at our armor. We found the steel plate, or the iron plates, in the post office there. We just have some brown dye in our leg armor and boot armor. So nothing really new in our armor. For the bow, we picked up a polymer string, so you have faster draw time. We crafted our fortifying grip. We got to cripple them to stick in the bow, so I think we can actually max out the bow. Okay, so the grip doesn't go in the bow. So we'll stick the cripple in there. Really, guys? You can't wait till tonight? You're just super overzealous? Alright. So we found a Higachi Pharmaceuticals way up here in the north. And instead of putting that on camera and looking at that choppy ass frame rate, I just went ahead and cleared it. So we ended up with not one, not two, but 3 beakers out of there. So went ahead and crafted a more? Really? Whatever. A chemistry set. Sunk it in the floor here. We're crafting a ton of gunpowder from our mining. Can you just go away? Is that the last of them? Something else I figured out is if the blade traps are running and I fall out of the base, I really can't get back in safely. I mean, I'm going to take quite a bit of damage from these blade traps. I don't know if they ignore armor or what, but they do tons of damage. One of the other issues I ran into with the blade traps is they do take quite a bit of damage, and they require electrical parts to repair. So we'll have to repair them before the Horde Night. So on my travels, I was scrapping or wrenching any electrical components I could find, any of them. Exit signs, cash registers, TVs, everything. Found a bunch of corn and potatoes, so we finished our 3 rows of corn. They're kind of mismatched on the grow cycle though, so that's kind of annoying, but the corn and the potatoes are done, but the mushrooms are nowhere close to done. We stopped way down south here in the desert and ran around and picked a bunch of aloe. So we planted up some aloe. Not quite enough, but you know, can only do so much. As you can see, we got a big old sledgehammer now. We fully kitted that out. We had the level 6 one laying around from loot, actually. And for strength, since we have the cigar, we're actually at 9 strength. The cigar brings us to 10, allowing you to get max rank in the perks. So we got heavy metal, and we finished off Skull Crusher. For intellect, we picked up a 2nd rank in Master Chef, so we can make meat stew and vegetable stew. Eventually, once that garden is done, between the lake over there and the garden, our food needs are covered as long as we have jars for water. And, you know, jars are always plentiful. It's just been using them for Molotovs. So today, after tons of mining for gunpowder and iron and stone, we got a bunch of cement cooking and some already done. And our forge is filled with raw iron, and that's smelting down. We've made some iron dart ammo. We're going to install 2 dart traps. Used all the stone and the cement out of that one. So we've moved our switch. Don't need our light anymore. We'll go ahead and take that down. We put a switch up top in the cage up there. Probably should go down and check the gas too. So we are going to need some forged iron, some forged steel, some mechanical, some electrical parts. We're down to 21 or 23 electrical parts. I can't remember exactly. After we made all the blade traps and dart traps and switches and whatnot, relays. We looted a ton of relays, thankfully. So dart traps can shoot through bars, making this setup very viable and something that I was going for from the start. I just skipped blade traps and went straight to electric fences. I'm just curious as to how this motion sensor is going to interact with the dart trap that I'm going to place here, so I may have to switch that around. Don't know. We'll see how this goes. Oh, why are you so dark? Alright, so we need to be able to see the damn front. There we go. So hopefully that motion sensor can still see. If not, that turns off our electric fences, which is not good. So we need to go upstairs and wire these suckers up. And normally you'd want to put them on a motion sensor, but I'm just going to put them on a switch because I don't even want them on all the time. And I did do a pretty good job of hiding all the wires until now. So we'll go up and we'll turn the switch on. Get to hear the click click. Yeah, you can kind of hear them going, just clicking away. It's because they're empty, they have no ammo in them. We'll go get our ammo out of the forge. And fill them suckers up. And since we need to put some clay in there. And since, just in case, since we are, we may have screwed ourselves over on the electric fences, we're going to make 1,000 more dart trap ammo. They hold 1,500 each, so for now, we'll just do a little of this. 750 a piece. And hopefully, you can still see. We could test it. Got options here. Go to target self. Can't jump out that window. This might tickle a little. Nope. It can't see me. Well, gotta modify that. So, back around. While we're down here, fix these suckers up. So yeah, this is definitely not infinitely sustainable, because the amount of electrical parts that we're using to repair these is quite high. So we may change this out and try and get super fancy if we're going to keep this going and going. You know, basically put some, I don't know, maybe a line of electric fences about this height. One sideways, one up, down. And then dig underneath and extend them out so that they will protect the sides of the building here. Oh, that's the ground that's broken. Alright. So back up and see if what we can do about moving that motion sensor. 7 Days to Die Electrical Edition. Hi there. Let's go ahead and try and remember which relay that one's wired to. Okay. It's wired to this top relay, so that makes it a little easier. And then it goes up to the relay and across to the fences. So go ahead and pick you up. And this should see through just fine. If it has problems, we can see what we can do about removing the hatch, or maybe taking this block out. I don't know. Alright, so we go switch. Switch to motion sensor. Motion sensor up to the relay up top. Alright, so our chain should be restored. And this thing's set to target me. Power's on. So let's go see if that works for our electric fences. Oh, this is going to tickle. Can it not see me? It cannot see me. Joy. Alright, so we have to make some modifications here. Alright. Where can we put this guy that he won't get shot up by the cops or beat up by melee? Well, I shouldn't have picked it up. I should have left it there and checked what the view is like. Alright, so options, camera preview. Maybe if we alter the block right in front of it, it would have a better time. So let's try that. Because I've had luck with motion sensors looking through hatches in the past. It's always seemed to work just fine. I don't know why it's not picking it up right now. We can go with like a half block here or something. Come on. Alright, so we still need to wire this little guy up to the relay up top. Okay. And we'll just go all the way around. Are you looking at me? Are you? You're not. Well then. How do we fix this? Didn't want to fall off. Go around the front here. I said the front, not the back. Alright, you obviously see me through the hatches. But can you still see me? No. Well then. I was thinking about extending this out one more block. My little tower here, defense platform. So maybe we can put it underneath in an iron cage or something, but maybe we could put it up top. Take out the ankle blocks there. Gotta make it work again, because we really like our electric fences. Yes, hello. Gotta test our blade traps. I'm sure someone will wander along sooner or later. Yep, that worked just fine. Alright, so how can we redesign this real quick? Let's get some frames out so we can walk around. Or we just fall. You know, I'd fall again. I really should probably put something in as well so I can get in from the some other way besides the hatchavator in the back. Alright, so we need it centered in one of these two blocks. Possibly up there. That should work. Well, if we want to do anything out here, we're going to want some scaffolding anyways. So go ahead and close that for now. We're going to need to do something. Something different. Still have a ladder to the top, so that's good. It should reach from here. That's what? 4 blocks down. That's kind of pushing the limit a little. You have to bring it out one. I don't want to bring it out one. Okay, so we'll take this block out, and we'll make a little cage for our motion sensor. I believe the cop spit has a little bit of splash to it, so it's not really going to protect it. It's just going to look like it's protecting it. I suppose we could take all these out and make a reinforced concrete plate box for our motion sensor if it starts taking a bunch of damage. Alright, so let's move this guy up top and see if this modification here is going to work. See, these things can just eat up a whole day. Just screw around with stupid stuff like this. And then we got to get this wire up to the motion sensor. Which, can we get there? Yeah, we didn't go red on our line. The electric lines do have a amount of distance that they can travel. So we definitely need to re-aim this sucker. I'll just point her straight down into the corridor. And then we'll go human guinea pig it. I can see it following me as I jump down, so... Can you see through the bars here, buddy? Sure looks like it. Yes, yes you can. Ow. So if we do get loot bags out in our corridor here, you can just carefully move down the center. So that is quite nice when you do the vertical fences. And that's why I did vertical fences, because I thought maybe I would want to run through the middle at some point, just in case. It pretty much catches most of them, except for a few that run in the middle because they're changing lanes or get knocked around. Okay, so that's fixed for now. I do want to protect it somehow, but I'm not exactly sure how to do it without making it look all stupid. But we definitely want it to target the zombies, so we're going to fix the options here. Alright. Delay, none, duration, 4 seconds. Take our frames. Here comes the thunder. This thunder. I know thunder. Alright, let's get downstairs here and check our gasoline situation since we've been gone a few days. Should be fine. Well, that one's down a bit. This sideways one to the battery bank here, this is the one that runs our blade traps. So this is only manual. It runs 3 watts of power for the relays, and that's it until we hit the switch. This one runs our fences and has way more fuel than our blade trap one, because our blade trap one eats tons of power when it's actually turned on. Not exactly sure on the specific number, but it's close to maxing out the generator. Stupid. Oh, come on. You know you want to just... Yeah, there you go. Just go up the hole. Up the hole. It's my own fault for designing the base like this. And for temporaries, we will just throw a frame up there. Don't need our wire till, we're all done wiring. Figure out what else we can mess up before the horde shows up. Repaired all our blade traps. We don't need a stone. Fortifying grip does not fit on the compound bow. It's only the ergonomic grip. Here comes a screamer. I hear you. Where are you? You're here somewhere. There she is. Make sure our electric fences work. I have them set right, I think. Yep. Alright. Electric fences taken care of. Dart traps installed. So for ammo, after our Great Northern trip and our trip through all the traders, we have about 1,000 rounds of 7.62, 760 rounds of 9mm, some shotgun, a few Molotovs left. Actually, we should leave our wrench out, grab some concrete mix, and make sure we do go around, patch everything up. Not super exciting, but this is what happens. This is the stuff that happens in the game. And put our fortifying grip away for now. Figure out somewhere to stick that. We got a wood splitter for a shovel. I suppose we could put the grip in the shovel. Pickaxe has nothing new. Wrench has a fortifying grip. Sledge has iron breaker, bunker buster, weighted head, ergonomic grip, and structural brace. Most of these mods were in my where'd it go? My steel fire axe. So yeah, between the blade traps and the electric fences, and now the dart traps for on-demand darting, and the ability to just go mining and get more tons of concrete mix. Even if our blade traps do fail or we run out of electrical parts to repair them, we should have a substantial amount of stuff to carry us way later into the game. I do want to figure out what we're going to do about moving this out one more to try and get them to spawn on the north side of the base more than they spawn on the south side of the base to save wear and tear on the blade traps. So if we can go out, maybe we'll just make a bunch of plates. I think I have a bunch of plates. Make the floor and little box out of plates. Maybe put some bars up on the side. Some bars over the top for vultures. Maybe just bars from here to the other side since it's so tall. I don't know. We still got to get a damn roof on the place. When it rains, it's not so much fun in here. We made a few meat stews and ran out of fuel. One too many. Alright. Turn that sucker back on. We'll have our first meat stew and some coffee. Sounds good. Alright. What else can we do? Oh, we were going to run around and repair real quick. Yep, got our concrete. Let's go do that. What's damaged? I know I saw one. No? Gonna make me into a liar, huh? This is the block right here that they beat almost to death while I was down messing with the generators. Installing the second generator in the battery bank and the relay. Come on. I went ahead and made these iron. We're not really going to repair them. I think I'm going to just let them break and see how the Horde behaves without the iron bars. Because they are kind of a pain in the butt to shoot around and through. I swear I've hit the end of the iron bars with arrows, but you're supposed to be able to shoot through bars, so I'm probably just losing my mind there. I accidentally had forged steel on us when we were repairing, so yeah, that's forged steel block now. Probably just let it degrade until it breaks and then replace it. I really don't want to beat it down. Alright, so multiple days worth of mining and traveling. For the hordes, we just ran. We got on our bike and ran. I know I said I was going to fight all the hordes, but I just didn't want to. I just wanted to travel. I spent one night here at the base. One night? Yeah, one night here at the base. The rest of the time we were just out and about traveling. But watching me ride a motorcycle for Horde Night is not very interesting, so. And these storage boxes, I might move back one just to make this less claustrophobic. But I think I should get a roof on the place first, huh? Alright. Well, we've got everything we need for the Horde tonight. Let's see about making some more Molotovs. since we have some oil from car wrenching and our northern expedition. We'll keep 12 oil. Yeah, we'll just grab one of those. Make some gas. Make some Molotovs. We converted a good bit of our glue from the trip to Bob's Boars, Carl's Corn, that farm, into duct tape. Found somewhere in the desert over there that has oil shale. If I really want to go get a bunch of oil, I can go do that. I may do that tomorrow. I don't know. I may do another round of trader traveling, looking for more mods. Haven't quite decided. But definitely want to finish the base, which is why we did so much mining over the course of a few days here. Was it 5 days? 4 days? And filling up the forge with a bunch of iron is also really nice. Don't have to worry about, anything. You just have that extra security of, I can rely on my dart traps here, instead of having to worry about making ammo. We got over 1,000 gunpowder crafting. How much is still in there? So 1,800 gunpowder. So normally you can't just put a hatch on top of blocks. It has to have something to attach to. These two hatches are attached to the wall. This hatch is attached to that supply crate. And this hatch is actually attached to an iron sheet. I think they're 40 iron. Yeah, 40 iron, and they have no thickness. So it's not like a plate that has that tiny little bit of thickness. So the sheets are nice for super, super low visibility, or if you don't want to ruin your floor but you need to attach a hatch. Helps if we reload our ammo, huh? We'll wait till the corridor fills up a little bit here, and then we'll turn our dart traps on to give them a test. That's good enough. No, we're not going to get any XP doing this. But, as you can see, oh, he's stuck in the middle. You can see they're very effective at cleaning out the corridor there. We'll wait till it fills up again, give it another shot here. And since the dart traps are mounted low, they'll get the dogs, they'll get the spiders. So this kind of fully automates it. I can't let it run all night. I'd have to really monitor it. That's why you normally want these on motion sensors, but also I don't feel like it's worth it unless it's hitting both lanes. Looks like it's only hitting the one now. We'll go ahead and save some of that ammo. Throw a couple Molotovs. Since we wrenched so many damn cars, we might as well get some XP out of this deal. So yeah, base is coming along nicely. Now that we've restocked on all our supplies, now we're quite well stocked up on everything but stone, I think. So, still need to focus on electrical parts when we see them. But for the most part, we're pretty much good. Just chasing mods still. Molotov in there. Let them cook. So the other thing we could do is we could redesign this a little bit, because I don't feel like I need that third block in height if I'm going to push out a little bit farther. Not sure yet. Well, we'll see. Turn our dart traps on again. Get rid of some of these idiots. So a single dart trap, and a motion sensor, or a trip plate is a great way to kill screamers if you only have a single tunnel into your base. Because you can set that up to fully automate to kill them, or maybe somebody wanders inside or wandering horde shows up. It'll give you some kind of warning. And for the screamers, it'll just outright kill them before they scream, as long as you're not in line of sight. So I'm feeling pretty confident in the base now. So we'll leave this off, then we'll go down and do some melee work with our sledge and heavy metal. AoE knockdown. Oh yeah. Just barely reached Big Mama from there. I really don't want to miss and accidentally hit one of the blocks with the sledge though. So we just stand right here. And keep knocking them around. And get a bunch of XP tonight. So if you've never seen the sledgehammer and the heavy metal perk in action, every time they fall down, it's the heavy metal proc going off for the AoE knockdown. Like he just fell down. And that AoE proc will go off when you hit blocks, you hit dead zombies, pretty much anything. It will go through walls too. It's just not very good at going through walls because you got to proc it on a block. And the power attack cost on the sledgehammer is pretty darn immense. So when you're just power attacking a block, you can only get so and so many swings off, so it's a little harder to get it to go through walls in that regard. I didn't realize you fell right at my feet there, Big Mama. So, this is melee now. Sledge is love, sledge is life. Sledge can save you from all the ferals and irradiators just by knocking them down. Or up, as the case may be. Thank you for your service, sir. Give me the bag. Ow. Man, full ranks and Skull Crusher sure is nice. Oh man! That's one way to stretch your neck. What a way to go. What a way to go. You're not dead. Come on. Maybe we need rad remover in our sledge as well. Yeah, we're bleeding. That's not good. Don't fall. Alright. So loud. Zip, 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 zip. Yep. Yep. That's what I get for using Molotovs. It's just gonna happen. Well, I'll probably go back down there and melee the rest of them. But I think I'm just gonna turn my dart traps on for a little while here. Clear this tunnel out, or corridor out. And we'll leave it there. If anything else interesting happens, you get to see it, but I really don't think it'll be anything more than me getting hit again. So, next issue is probably go down and get some oil shell and some aloe. Oh my god, so loud. So loud. Zip, 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 bap, bap, bap. Pew, pew, pew. It's turning into all the cool sound effects. Anyways, if you watch this and all of this, thanks for watching.